This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, Mr. Chairman.
All right, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We're about to begin our meeting. Do we have any volunteers on the prayer? Okay.
Dear Lord, we thank you this day, and we thank you for everyone coming together today to do the business of the county. Lord, we thank for the audience for coming and being a part of this process with us. Lord, we thank you for all the blessings you give upon us, and be with us as we go through what we have before us today. We ask all this in your most precious name. Amen.
Amen. Let's all stand and join me in the pledge of allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. We have, before you have your proposal, Jim, what's the pledge of the board?
Mr. Chairman, if I could, I've got some items I'd like to add to it. Let's see if I can get to it right here. Ooh, it's right there. Like to add number 23, and issue with the Middle Flint Regional E911 Authority. 24, just an update on the 3rd District Fire Station. 25, Dooley High Fire Station. Some issues with the road department and something with Waste Management Incorporated.
Okay. Dave?
No, sir.
Tim?
No, sir.
Eugene?
Yeah.
Tony?
No, sir, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, I've got one thing that Beth English wanted me to make sure that I mentioned, and Jill did too. You got a flyer on it.
Uh-huh.
So I've done my duty for Beth.
I move, Mr. Chairman, that we approve the agenda with additions.
That's it.
There has been motion and second. All in favor by the show of hands? Okay, that motion carries. Old minutes were mailed and emailed to everyone. What's the pleasure of the board?
That's it.
Okay, there has been motion and second. Do we have any discussion on it before we vote on it? If not, all in favor by the show of hands? Okay, that motion carries. Mr. Stevens on
We've got Miss Woodson's at a conference reason she's not here today, so y'all bear with me. I'm doing double duty.
I wonder where the candidates were.
She evidently has hid them from me, so I could not find them. So yeah, there's several there, but we've had several special meetings for personnel issues. Okay.
Is that her hiding in part of the wellness program?
Sir,
Is
what?
that part of the wellness program?
I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. What am I looking for here? That's what I'm looking for. Okay.
Rodney?
So, okay, come on up, Rodney, and introduce your recent three new hires that the commission's just like to put a face to the name. So.
Morning, y'all.
Good morning.
We got three good men that joined the team here. J.C. Kendrick, he's fulfilled our long-awaited motor grader operator position. Shane Collier, he come in as heavy equipment operator, whatever. He's fulfilling the duties of the sidearm mower at this point and doing a great job. I have David Blaha, he's mowing position on the road. And they all doing an outstanding job. They bring a lot to the table.
Great.
Well, just to introduce y'all, that's Commissioner David Mixon, Commissioner Timothy Robinson, Chairman David Barron, Vice Chairman Eugene Cason, and Commissioner Tony Lester. Glad to have y'all on board and hearing good things about y'all. So, appreciate what y'all do and keep up the good work. All right.
Thank you.
We'll let y'all get back to work. Okay, back to the agenda here.
She left the bag hand with you.
Okay. Mr. Bill, y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
We'll bring your crowd, Miss Andrew, you come on up, and Destiny, let Destiny come and sit over in that chair over there. And Miss Andrew, you sit right there, be fine. So I'll let you take it from here.
Yes,
Bill.
sir. Well, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
I always appreciate the opportunity to visit with y'all. Got some really great news today. I'm excited. I wanted to introduce to y'all, this is Destiny Phillips. She's our brand new family and consumer science agent, just started October 15th. She's already hitting the ground, kind of making those good connections that she needs to in the community. But I just want to make sure that y'all could put a face to a name, and I'll let her tell her a little bit about herself.
Hi, yes, it's nice to meet you, all of you. I am originally from Walton County. I just moved here about a month ago, and I'm so excited to be in this role, and it's been such a pleasure to meet all of the members of the community. I attended the health fair. I know I met you there as well.
Okay.
Yes, so it's been great so far, and I'm really excited.
Does she know what kind of shoes she's trying to fill?
Oh, I've heard.
She's got some big shoes to fill, so. We're also here this morning. Andrea Scarrow is here with me, and Andrea is the Southwest District Extension Director, and Bird already made mention we're trying to get Quad's position filled, not replaced. There's no replacement for Quad. He did such a fantastic job. But I'm gonna let Andrea kind of tell y'all a little bit about where we are with that position.
Well, thank you, first of all, for your partnership with us. It's always been a strong one, and it's enabled us to continue the Family and Consumer Sciences agent position. I'll make just a quick comment on that as well. That position, when Patricia was here, was originally partly grant funded, and that helped us get the ball rolling. That grant is still in existence, but I made the decision to not refill that fax agent position on grant dollars, but to use hard, cold state cash to help you fill it so that we can keep it permanently regardless of what the grant does, because we did face a bit of a hiccup this summer, not knowing if that grant, which is federal dollars, would be renewed for us. It still has a life of about 3 years as far as the original plan, but not knowing from year to year, creating a bit of uncertainty for us as to whether or not we would be able to keep this position. Because of your good faith and partnership with us and maintaining your county portion on this position, I just wanted to make sure that we could move forward and have Destiny in a very secure job on state funds. So it is hard funded, as we like to say now. So I wanted to share that. And Destiny comes to us with a lot of experience in health and nutrition, having worked in our state Family and Consumer Sciences office before now and doing a lot of community outreach already. So I'm really excited, and thank Bill too for his help with that. Now, when it comes to Quad, I messaged him yesterday. Are you sure you're happy up there? Because I told him my chat with the commissioners this morning could be different if he is ready to come back to us already. But I think for the moment he's content where he is. But Bill and I won't stop trying necessarily.
Yeah, we won't.
So Quad was, as you know, is an incredible human being, but also program assistant for 4-H. And it's quite unusual. Quad filled that position. That is a paraprofessional role that Quad played. And so we provided 4-H supervision to him, really, although he didn't need much, from agents in other counties. Because as a paraprofessional, as you know, there's just a lot that they're not able to do compared to an agent or a faculty member at UG Extension. So we had that extra layer of supervision for Quad. My desire, and in talking with Bill, would be to elevate this position just one step closer to an agent position. We have what we call an educator, a 4-H educator, which requires a bachelor's degree, but is not a full-fledged faculty member like an agent position. It allows us to offer a little better salary. The starting salary for Quad's position as a program assistant has now moved up to $36,000. This would be elevated to $40,000 and allows us to seek a candidate with a bachelor's degree with a higher level of independence, working not as a paraprofessional, but as a professional. So there's a higher level of expectation, responsibility, independent working, higher level of compensation. And there is a path there for that individual to move toward an agent position one day, which I think Quad proved to us that the youth of Dooley County thrive with a good 4-H program. And so thinking towards the future, I would love to see us take that initial extra step towards increasing our 4-H capability here for Dooley County. For you all, I think currently for Quad's salary, you all are funding at a level of $14,813 plus the benefits. So the ask would be just to move that up to $16,000 plus the benefits. So it's not a huge leap.
$2,000.
Yeah.
Thereabouts.
Thereabouts.
Yeah, $1,200.
$1,200 plus a little bit extra on your
Yeah,
FICA and TRS,
Okay,
Social Security.
So from 14.8 to 16 even, roughly.
Probably going to be like 17,500 once you get the benefits in there. I would pick up the additional and commit more money to the position as well to get us from a minimum start of 36,000 to 40,000 for this individual.
How long until that position's filled?
As soon as we post it, we can, it all depends on the availability of a good qualified candidate, but we won't hold back. We'll work at it as fast as we can. I wouldn't, with holidays coming up, I'm not going to expect it before February 1.
Is there interim in place for the 4-H program now, or?
There's not. We're basically just trying to fill in and do what we can do in the absence of Quad being there. Michelle's done a great job of working with some of our senior 4-Hers. We have actually a senior 4-Her that's really kind of helping keep him around, and he's done an amazing job. But there's not an official interim person in place at this moment.
Our district office, is also supporting with guidance for any young person who wants to go to like DPA or certain events. We have neighboring counties they could ride with to those sorts of events.
They need to know whether we want to keep, whether y'all want to continue just fund it at the program assistance level or the educator level before y'all can post it. So
Right.
the ball's in y'all's court right now. Decide whether you want to keep it at the educator, the program assistant level, which is what Quad was,
Right.
or agree to elevate it to the 4-H educator
Correct.
terminology position. Roughly an additional $2,000.
I'm like bumping up to $2,000.
Okay, Mr. Burke.
Just had one question, and I don't mean to take away from that, but would this help with retention if we get another Quad or something close to Quad?
Yes.
And I assume those discussions that you probably had confidentially with him were, hey, would you come back for this?
Yes.
What would it take to, what did he go to, just so we know? Did he go to this level or to the next level when he got the new job?
He went to a multi-staff position, more money, but not the next level because Quad doesn't have his bachelor's degree yet.
Okay.
Quad is very unusual as a non-degree person to have been able to in the 4-H world anyway, to put out what he did.
Well,
So,
sometimes degrees don't necessarily.
yes, that is very true. That is very true. But what the educator position would open up would be a path forward for this individual to be promoted beyond the paraprofessional role. But your point is well taken
Right.
about degrees.
And what I would have to say is, I'm kind of shocked that Quad didn't have a degree, because I didn't, I mean, not that I had to expect, I just thought that he did.
Right.
And it doesn't matter, but in the end, I thought that he was already at the level that the next level you're talking about. For some reason, I just assumed that.
Right.
So it's very good to know these things.
His work ethic,
His enthusiasm.
Yes, and his
was above
personal
a
skills, his soft skills,
Mhm.
you can't train that. He just had it.
When would you, you're in the regional
Yes.
level of this, when would you think that you would be back to this board and saying, I want to elevate this position again at some point? Would that be something in the 5-year, 10-year?
I think you're looking at a 3 to 5 year sort of opportunity, which would be the next step would be an agent, and from program assistant so we have a minimum request that we work with counties, and our entry level salaries have been raised over the last 5 years. So entry level salary for a PA is $36,000. We're asking counties now to put forth the $16,000 for that. For an educator, the starting salary is $40,000, and we are asking counties to put $18,000. But because that would be a bigger ask for you all immediately, I'm good with $16,000. For an agent, it only goes up $20,000. It goes up to $20,000. So $2,000 more. The county contribution would be a $20,000 contribution plus benefits for an agent. So it's not a huge jump if you were to go to 16 now to get to that agent role in the future. If you want to do that, then I think the state would come up in their portion as well.
And the position that she has assumed
Mhm.
is shared with counties,
It's
Yes.
Destiny is shared with Pulaski,
but the position we're talking about is solely dually.
solely dually.
Yes.
Okay, and you would anticipate as we increase it this time, it would continue to be solely dually.
Yes,
And do those get shared, or they stay here?
they stay here.
Okay, I'm done.
We
We
wouldn't.
get a motion on the
Yes,
floor.
We
Yeah.
got a motion still, Mr. Chairman? I second the motion.
I'll make it.
Yeah,
Okay. Y'all got me confused, man.
We're gonna
He
get
had already made one.
We're gonna get-
Okay.
I'll make a motion to give them the additional.
Yeah,
bump that up there.
Okay.
I second it.
Steve, you got it?
I got it.
Okay. All right. We got a motion on the floor. Are there any other discussion on it before we vote on it? If not, all in favor by the show of hands. Okay, that motion carried. Okay.
We appreciate y'all, and I will say this, for the individual that potentially gets hired, there's an opportunity for that person, once they've been hired and worked a while. We have a system called TAP, Tuition Assistance Program, that would allow them the opportunity to get their master's if they so desire.
Are there? Yes, that's true.
If they desire to do that.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of opportunity for an individual. There's a lot of room for growth. There's a lot of opportunity for longevity. So I just wanted to make y'all aware.
Yeah, it's good.
So to get quarterback, we are saying that, that was also-
And I'll just be honest with y'all, if he walked in my door today, I'd be.
We would hire him regardless.
I would be really
We're
mad.
bringing back.
I'm gonna be honest, I feel sorry for whoever has to walk in, because he did an amazing job. I mean, he just really did. He did above and beyond. what
We
his
will
position
probably
was.
request that Quad come back when this person is hired and show him or her the ropes and get them introduced and understand the program.
That'd be a good
I think he'll
idea.
do that for
I'm
us.
sure he would.
Yeah.
Thank
He
y'all.
was heartbroken to leave. I think there must be a
We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Steve, we'll be able to pull that out. What they talking about? Out of-
Well, fortunately, right now, we're saving money. The position's not filled, so we'll just have to wait till they bring the position on and make it work.
Have it in this budget, we just have to.
Yeah, we have quads in this budget, but we didn't have Destiny's in this budget, so.
We didn't have.
But y'all agreed to find the money somewhere.
But we're saving on his absence now, so
Yes.
it should.
Yes, yes. Mr. Gravel?
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
All right. All right. I can't go long because I got a pacemaker. I can't get mad. All right. I'm on the zoning board. Been there 20 years. Ain't never had no problem. I was on there with Mr. Rooney Barn, Mom, and all of them. Ain't never had no problem. So y'all got this snake in. All right, let me tell you something. Now he goes there. I don't care about him taking me off. I don't care. I'm all right. But if you gonna take me off, make it legal. You got 4 more blacks on that board. Why are you trying to turn everything white? The chairman already white, and I was black. Now you got 4 more on there. If he'd have put one of them on there, I wouldn't even be here. But he's trying to do something to hurt me. But see, he can't hurt me. I'm gone. I'm at the mountaintop. I done looked over and seen Glory Lane. Let me tell you this. Nah, he come down here and tell a lie that I didn't come to the meeting. If I come to the meeting, he ain't nothing but a big liar. Come to the meeting, I get up and leave. Every time I come to that meeting, I go to him. I said, look, I got a meeting over at the city hall I gotta go to. I said, I gotta go over there at 6:30. He said, all right. All right. I just got the hospital getting this pacemaker. They called me. Said, we can't get a quorum. I said, okay. I said, wait, let me get up and put on my clothes. He said, you gonna come? I said, yeah, let me put on my clothes. I'll be there in about 15 minutes. But he didn't tell you that. Now, and I'm mad. I didn't know I was gonna be put off till I went out to see Steve. See, Steve ain't right either. I don't care about you saying that. I'm a man. Mr. Longletter told me one thing. Color don't make a man. This here don't make a man. A man come from up there. Now, I didn't know that I was going, was off the, people doing that to me. Till I would come down to see y'all. When I come down to see y'all, when Steve told me, you gonna do it again? Well, Steve already know. He know what him and that crook had talked about. Now we sat here and we ain't got now black in this circle down here over nothing. Down with y'all. All right. Over there the county camp, we ain't got now. So we done fix us a platform. Every time election comes, we're gonna put somebody out. We didn't have it ready this time, but we have it ready next time. But that ain't right. I don't care if you run. If I tell you I'm gonna vote for you, you ain't got to worry about that. Because I'm a man. See, if I said, Burke, I'm gonna vote for you, and I'm gonna help you all I can, I'm gonna do that. But it's my word. But I don't know what he got against me, but How can he handle me like this and he don't even pay tax in it? Now, come on now. You don't pay now tax in it.
What did you get, what did you get that says you're off the board?
Huh?
What did you get?
I ain't say I was off the board. I said he moved me
He moved you where?
from chairman, vice chairman to regular board member.
They voted on that. He didn't do that. The members voted for that.
No, they didn't.
Yes, we were there. We were there.
I was there too.
I was
So,
They voted for that.
yeah.
They get to vote for their chairman. We vote for our chairman and we vote for our vice chairman.
So, what you saying? Nah, it's all right for them to do what they want.
They can vote for whoever they want to be the
Yeah,
chairman and
but,
vice chairman.
You supposed to tell them, man. Or y'all don't tell black folks.
We vote every year. There's not a chairman and vice chairman at the first meeting. The members get to vote who they want as their
But-
chairman and vice chairman.
All right, now tell me something else. Why ain't none of us can be nothing?
You can be whatever you
No,
want to be.
no, look, kind.
Huh?
Kind, think of speaking for yourself.
What speaks?
All right, how many black and over anything to the county count?
At the what?
Now,
What's
come on.
at the what?
Jimmy with that, he gone, ain't now nothing there.
How many years ago we
Oh,
talked
that ain't
about?
kind of no years ago, I'm down right and wrong. Oh, yeah, but see,
You the only one talking about black and white.
no,
You
it's
won't.
true.
You the only one talking
All
about
right,
it.
but that's all right. But that's all right. We'll take care. We'll take care. But now what I'm saying, if he don't want me on there, write me a letter stating what I did and why he don't want me on there and get all of them signed.
Let me ask one question, not of you, but just for clarification. if I
Right.
could. Mr. Granville is currently on the planning and zoning board. correct?
His current term expires December 31st.
We vote on that today.
That's on the agenda for the Board of Commissioners to talk about. He has not been removed from anything,
I ain't been removed from vice chairman.
not by the county
The
commissioners.
board
The
voted.
board, the planning commission members themselves elect the chairman and the vice chairman at their first meeting of every year.
Well, that's all right.
But,
But,
I'm saying the vice chairman,
now-
you can be on there if we vote, but you can't be the vice chairman because they already don't decide it. eh? So you still want to be on it?
No, I'll
don't
be on
wanna
the
be on-
board. I'll be on the board. But now I'm gonna tell you something. The way he try to handle for, he can't handle me like that.
But you still want to be on
Yeah.
the board. But
He can't handle me like that now. I'm a different breed. Now, you can't handle me like that. You gonna handle me like a man.
I'm glad I got it cleared up because, I mean, the way you were talking, it seemed like you had been put off. And I know you can't be put off unless one of us, make that decision.
We were all at the meeting
Yeah.
where they voted.
Well,
But it's ever moved around. It's just-
What-
just moved around.
David, I can go along with anything. I mean, I can, go along with anything, is right.
Mhm.
But now you been on me. You ain't been treat me wrong.
Yeah.
See, and I don't care who you is. I'm gonna let you know.
Okay.
All right. But, all right, that took care of that. But now, we need to get some black folks in some of these jobs and we gonna get them.
That's it.
Wait till the next election.
All right.
We gonna send somebody home. Oh, we gonna be raise enough money to send somebody home.
All right.
They did it yesterday.
All right, let's
All right, get
go.
on.
Item number 3, the bridge on Bowen Road. We, just for bringing everybody back up to speed, several months ago, the state has identified that bridge as a potential bridge replacement project under one of their programs. They initially said they would fund it, but required a $50,000 local participation from the county. The county submitted a request that they consider waiving that responsibility, that requirement of the $50,000 local responsibility. They denied the request to waive it. So then we notified that we would reluctantly find the $50,000 to keep the $5 million investment from the state. So it is back in the works to be done. So no,
But we didn't have any budget though.
but it's going to be by us requesting it temporarily got taken out of the loop. So now it's going to be delayed. It's not going to be done in this fiscal year. It's probably going to be in next fiscal year. So.
It's $6 million right there. I haven't seen that line.
And we still need to get our LMIG list, and hopefully we'll have that ready at the next meeting. So we got till the end of February, we got the beginning of February, but I'd like to go and get that list submitted before the end of the year to DOT on that. The county is still just as far as the search for the next county administrator. I've announced my plans to retire May 1. We posted the job, accepted resumes. We received 44 resumes, so the county is in the process of going through reviewing them and narrowing them down. So we'll hopefully have something to announce on that in the next meeting or so. Roadside spraying, we had one contractor come meet with us and talk about it, and they went with Rodney and rode the county, and they're submitting a more detailed proposal. I contacted the DOT office in Thomaston. We're in the Thomaston district. Got the name of the contractor that does the work for the state in this district. They came and met with Rodney Hare and myself, and we're in the process of getting a proposal from them. So hopefully we'll have something for y'all on that shortly. Item number 7 on the Board of Assessors. There's 2 members that terms are expiring December 31st, Ms. Lori Borden and Mr. Gene Roney. Ms. Borden has stated that she's not able to serve another term, but Mr. Roney is. And on the Board of Assessors, y'all have assigned a district to each one. So Ms. Borden is in District 4, which is Commissioner Robinson's district, and he told me earlier, I'm assuming you're still planning to nominate Ms. Diane Mathis. I took the liberty of calling her, making sure that she was still willing and that she understood she would need to go to some conferences to get that. There's certain, for the Board of Assessors, you have to maintain so many hours of education every 2 years. She's aware of that, and she's actually looking forward to serving the community on that. So there needs to be a motion to.
I make a motion that we select Diane Mathis on the Board of Assessors.
I second.
They have the motion and second. Do we have any discussion on it? All in favor by the show of hands? Okay, that motion carries.
What about Mr. Roney?
That's your district.
Yeah, that's mine. Let's see.
You make a motion?
I make a motion.
Yeah.
I make a motion that we reappoint.
I second.
Oh, I can't even make a motion to nominate my own man.
You will come it up.
With that motion implicit, is it like?
You don't have
Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, you right, Steve. All in favor by the show of hands? Okay.
On the Board of Elections and Registration, there's 3 members' terms are expiring. For District 1, Gwendolyn Ford, District 3, Wayne Wilkin, District 4, Earl Clark Jr., and all 3 of those have indicated they would be willing to serve another term if appointed by the Board of Commissioners.
Make a motion, we reappoint all 3 of them.
We have the motion and second. Do we have any discussion on any of them? If not, all in favor by the show of hands? Okay, that motion carries.
On the Planning Commission, there's 3 members' terms expiring December 31st. Henry Blue, Sylvester Granville, and Mac Jordan. And all three have indicated they are willing to serve another term if appointed by the Board of Commissioners.
Would you scroll down to the members? These aren't done by districts, are they?
Y'all never have assigned districts of these positions.
How many members? 2, 4?
9.
I got the one.
Mr. Chairman, you make, I just,
Oh,
I'll
ready to
I'll
go.
put a motion on these three.
I second, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Should I say any discussion on it?
We'll vote on them individually.
All in favor by the show of hands, we're gonna keep that right there.
On the Recreation Board, term of Michael Daniel Senior expires December 31st. He's indicated he is willing to serve another term if appointed by the county commission.
I make a motion that we select Michael Daniel Senior right to the board, recreation board.
I'll second.
Okay, it's been motion and second, discussion time. That they ever show up?
Yeah, I
You
checked,
show
I checked with him because I thought he had, but
Yeah,
he don't start at
he's
night.
back active now.
He referee called the game.
Oh, okay, so he got a legitimate reason, yeah, okay,
I talked to him before, last week about it.
okay. Just wanted to make sure.
That's the last thing I heard. that he-
Yeah, that's right, that they.
Right.
So, that's the, discussion, all in favor by the show of hands. Okay, that motion carries, all right.
Okay. Glenn got an update to the building permit fee schedule, but he had a doctor's appointment, he's not here, so we'll delay that to explain that. I don't know the ins and outs of that. I'll let him explain that.
Let's see, on that note, let's see. Okay, now, I know we did talk, and we, about the permits and stuff. If a guy pull a permit to do the house, and then he decide to go do a pump house out back, or any other little shed he might want to, and he doesn't pull a permit, after the inspector indicated that he should. Okay, what's the consequences behind it?
I don't know. Glenn will have to answer that. I just don't know.
It did remind me back when we were talking about the swimming pools and all that, crap about the decks and things around, it, we didn't. Eugene made a good valid point that the insurance company or whatever. I was just curious. A tax assessor. Okay, all right.
Number 12, I shouldn't have, we've already discussed this, but there's a company that expressed an interest in building a new cell tower on the site, the old county landfill, but we've not had any further interest from them. So they were looking at several sites around neighboring counties, so I'll keep y'all informed. Okay, and just to remind, we got several upcoming county holidays. Next Tuesday, November 11th, Veterans Day. Then Thursday, November 27th, Thanksgiving's Day. We only get one holiday at Thanksgiving, but it's been our practice to allow offices that if they want to close on the Friday after Thanksgiving, they take vacation day, take that day off. Christmas, we get Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and then New Year's Day. So just want to remind y'all of that. And speaking of that, Board of Commissioners meetings are generally held on the first and third Thursday of each month, but looking forward into January, first Thursday is New Year's Day. So if y'all want to meet, y'all have yourself at it. We'll have your packages set up for you and everything. But I'm assuming y'all would prefer to just reschedule January's meeting to the second and fourth Thursday, because January actually happens to have 5 Thursdays, so it'll work out. In my opinion, that's what I suggest y'all do, but need a motion from the board to officially do that.
I make a motion that we do that, Mr. Chairman, but make sure y'all remind us. Cause I be don't forget.
He'll be here back.
Exactly.
Have a motion, so yeah, you better tell me, 'cause I'll be here. I'm sitting here by myself wondering what's going on. All in favor by the show of hands? Okay, that motion carries.
We've already talked about the extension service. All right, the planning commission has a meeting next Monday evening. They'll have 4 requests coming before them. The first 2 are the same folks, Clint West and Judy West, on a parcel up outside of Unadilla. They're requesting a setback from they're requesting a reduction in the required setback from 75 feet to 35 feet for billboards. And just to show you where those 2 parcels are, I thought I had it saved here.
That's West Trailer Park.
Where's Trailer Park? Oh. They already got some up there though.
I think so. I don't know about the setback.
Oh,
I don't know how far off the road they are, but
don't DOT have to approve it anyway?
they're asking for, does DOT approve? They approve it from the interstate
From the interstate side, but,
standpoint, but we get to determine off the road.
right, so that was item 16, okay. All right, hold on, I gotta get.
But is that, oh, I was just sitting there thinking, what about, okay, the setback that they want, is that they're gonna be on private property or on our right of way?
It'll be off our right of way.
Okay.
321. Go to the map. All right, and just to show you where we're talking about, this is I-75. This is the Pinehurst exit. If you go out toward Hawkinsville and on the Pinehurst-Hawkinsville Road and then turn on to Arena Road, that's one of the parcels there. Then Arena Road comes up and goes right along I-75. And then it veers off I-75, but that's those two blue boxes are the 2 parcels we're talking about. And evidently they want to put billboards on I-75.
Okay, I get the bottom one, but the top one, we've got the road is between the parcel and the interstate, isn't it?
So I'm assuming they're going to be putting
It would be.
on the east side of the county road
To be seen from the
to
interstate.
be seen from the interstate. Like I said, but this is a variance request, it's just going for the planning commission, and they have the authority to issue variances, but y'all have always wanted to know everything coming forward. But a side note, that really matters. These 2 parcels have the same parcel number. But evidently, and I called Derek, and I said, that's mighty odd for 2 parcels that don't touch it, they have the same parcel number. And he said, well, that happened before I came. But evidently at one time, all of this was owned by the same folks. And like when this got cut out, they didn't renumber those 2 parcels there.
It's good that that road is straight, bringing it that much closer to 35 feet, that's a little over 10 yards, that ain't much, but it's good it's on a straight road instead of a curve or something. You know, just another file chemicals think about curves with their poles and stuff.
All right, that takes care of request number 1 and 2 that the planning commission is going to take secure. Then 3 and 4, again, is from the same people, Brent Gunter, or actually the same property down at Campers Haven, parcel 12B42.
They put up a sign too.
No, it's a different
Oh.
type of request.
Oh.
Okay. Close this. All right, and just to show you where we're talking about, back up here for a second. All right, this is Highway 27 coming out of Vinegar going to the Americas.
Mhm.
This is the Flint River right here. We back up, still coming out of Vinegar going to America. This is River Road. If you turn left on the River Road, come down here to Campers Haven Road. That'll take you down into actually Campers Haven. And this parcel here is the old, I don't know what you would call it.
Campground.
It's a kind of sort of a campground. The new people have bought it, and they're wanting, the first request is they want it to be rezoned from multifamily residential to commercial. They want to set it up as a true RV park. That no permanent structures allowed there. People come in, stay there for a little while, then they leave. That's in that sense, and that's a rezoning request. So the planning commission will consider it, and then they'll vote to make a recommendation to the county commissioner, because only the county commissioners can approve rezoning requests. And then they're also requesting a reduction in the setback along the road to be able to put up some signs and do other enhancements to the property for the RV park.
How big is that? Wow.
That parcel there,
Mhm.
let's see, 6.65 acres. But that is a variance request, and the planning commission can approve or deny that request. So of all four, the only one of those requests would be the rezoning request. Planning commission is gonna make a recommendation, and then it'll come for the board of commissioners on that. All that was just for information for y'all. Any more questions?
On that down there, what is our, do we maintain that ramp?
Okay, all right. And I mentioned it. Yeah, this right here is the actual boat ramp that's down there at Campers Haven. The county actually owns the boat ramp. Way back yonder, even way before I came with the county. It looked like the county got a grant from the state to purchase that and to build that concrete boat ramp that goes from the paved road down to the water. And that's all the county owns now. Initially, when they built the boat ramp, the county for this parcel, Nick, just this parcel, not this, but this, the county had a lease for that. It was a vacant lot that was used as a parking lot for fishermen that want to go, but they could use the boat ramp, put the boat in, and come over there and park the truck and the boats there. But since then, our lease has expired, gosh, 20, 30 years ago. And at the time, the county commissioners and the current owner were unable to renegotiate a lease. So, any other questions?
I mean, with more activity down, I mean, do we check the upkeep on that ramp or? I mean, I don't know if it's, I know I had a complaint one time about dredging from the ramp. They can't get out to the water hardly anymore with big boats, but I didn't think that was our line of.
That's outside of our jurisdiction.
Yeah, I don't know if that could be recreational or not, but I know the ramp, I mean, we would have liability if it was.
I've not received any complaints about it, so.
That's a request that should go to Chris County File.
I told him, I said, I don't know who dredged it. They said they remember the owner used to own the campers. They used to dredge it to keep where the boats could come in and out freely. I don't know how that works.
They did it initially with a drag line, but that was the only time I ever saw anything. They might have got out and done some stuff by hand when the water was
Yeah.
down.
Item number 17, the city of Vine has notified the county that the city has voted to annex the former Roseburg particle board plant site. And just to show you, they submitted a plat. All right. This is Highway 41 going toward Cordell and CSX Railroad right there next to it. This is the intersection of Highway 41 and Roseburg Road. Roseburg Road comes around this way, comes out over there on Shiloh Road. Then when you turn Shiloh Road, once you get to the city limits, Shiloh Road becomes 7th Street in Vinyl. But they've identified what they're annexing is 3 tracks. That in yellow is the biggest tract, but they also purchased this tract here, but this tract here is already inside the city limits. So they're annexing that tract. Then there's a little tract that's actually across Roseburg Road in the very southeast corner there. And then they're also annexing the actual Roseburg Road into the city.
Thank you.
So they are taking over the upkeep and maintenance of Roseburg Road. So, and yeah, that's all I had to report on that.
We're out of any jurisdiction of what goes on out there.
That'd be totally up to the city of Vinyl now. I'm assuming pending the Georgia Department of Community Affairs, once the city has gone through the annexation process, they have to submit a package of information to DCA for DCA to
Look at regional impact.
and also I'm assuming to make sure that the city followed all the steps.
They're gonna go through a checklist to make sure they follow the steps. They're gonna kick it over to the regional commission or its equivalent. Whoever's gonna make that decision, make sure that the regional impact is considered for the annexation. In order to get on the legislative map, when you do the not legislative map, but in the legislature, when you look at what the city limits are and all that, they have to go through all these processes, mainly for bigger places, like all the metro counties, where they're just going back and forth trying to gobble up votes and land. Like
Everything's in the city.
I'll give you an example. I've gone all my life going around Fort Valley. I never knew that Fort Valley went on the other side, the east side of the interstate, or almost to it.
Bucky's
Exactly.
is in the city of Fort Valley.
Mhm.
I knew it was in the county.
I knew it was in the county. I didn't know it was in the city.
It's in the city because I had a client who had a DUI there that we fought on the jurisdiction issue.
We're going way off case.
He was drunk at the pump for 3 hours. So the question was,
Bucky's, that's a good place.
Or
Or food.
Steve, move right.
Thank you, Chairman.
that was my argument.
Item number 19, we need to have a brief executive session at the end of this meeting for update on litigation and personnel matter.
Mr. Chairman, before we go
Well, we're not through with the agenda, but if you want to do it now, wait.
yeah, let's do it now. if you don't mind. Yeah. Mr. Bud, how you doing today?
I'm pretty good.
Good. Did you need to see us or you just visiting? You just visiting? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Okay, number 20, just a reminder about the open house at the library this afternoon. Y'all got a handout for that. Got notice that Windstream is transferring its assets that are located in Dooley County's public right of way to another company called Connecticut ABS GA LLC. No action is required by us. They were just letting us know. All right, then item number 23, just want to bring y'all aware. All right. Middle Flint Regional 911 Authority. You know, we participate in that, and I forget how many counties, there's maybe 8 counties in there. Basically, from Dooley County, that direction. And it appears Sumter County and at least some of their cities are having some issues between themselves. And Sumter County filed a lawsuit against the 911 authority, wanting the 911 authority to, currently, Sumter County is paying all the authority dues for all the dispatching that's being done in Sumter County. Just like Dooley County, we pay the dues for all the police departments, fire departments, whatever need dispatching done in Dooley County. Except in Dooley County, 911 does not dispatch for the sheriff department. Our sheriff department does their own dispatch. But Sumter County filed a lawsuit against the authority, wanting the authority to start charging the cities in Sumter County for non-emergency dispatching. For dispatching for non-emergency calls at the 911 authority. And I said, what you talking about? And they said, like, example, like if somebody in the city and they smell gas, natural gas, they call 911. Well, Sumter County doesn't consider that to be an emergency call.
Could be.
And anyway, those type of things. So the 911 authority has having to defend itself and respond to the lawsuit. So they've had to hire an attorney, and the attorney just submitted their partial billing for services rendered up to this point, which was $33,000, which the authority didn't have in the budget. So the authority is going to have has notified all the counties they will be sending us our bill for our pro rata share of that, including Sumter County, who pays a third of the bills from 911 authority. So Sumter County has paid an attorney to sue the authority.
We need to revisit this. I mean,
What's executive session?
yeah, we need to revisit this in executive session, is what I'm saying.
Okay. We'll come back around to that. Third District Fire Station, the water well out there had quit working. They didn't know whether the pump was bad or whatever. Long story short, the well has collapsed. So we're going to have to drill a new well unless we don't need water at the fire station. But I think the fire department kind of needs water. So we're in the process, but that's going to be an expensive ordeal.
Why can't you drill, I'm asking this question for somebody, why can't you drill a well right back where it was?
That's a good question.
I'm not a real driller.
I mean, I know in repair, sometimes they go deeper.
Yeah, go
Well, if you don't know if it collapsed, you
Yeah.
don't know what's down there. That could be
No guarantee it's going to be stable.
one side, you don't know that it's gonna be stable.
And then there's some issues at the pump house or the well at the Dooley High Fire Station. Basically, they re-roof it. But there, the county doesn't own where the well is. That well is located on the neighbor's property, and it's always been an agreement with the neighbor that the county maintained the well and the pump house for the use of the water. So it's cheaper than drilling a new well. Anyway, I'm in the process of trying to get bids for a new backhoe loader for the road department. And we already talked about roadside spraying. And Rodney asked me, would the board consider, we never have had like part-time employees at the road department, but he was wondering if Trevino Felder, he wasn't sure what, he had to retire because of health issues. he thought he might be in good enough shape. He might could come back and work on a part-time basis. Didn't know if y'all would even consider something like that.
And did he retire? Was he drawing retirement?
I don't know whether he was here long enough to get, and he talked about Gilbert McLeod, but I don't know if either one of them actually, if they're drawing retirement, then it's out.
I don't want to mess him up.
Yeah, so I didn't think about that when I
So
put it.
Terrenio is improving?
Ronnie had heard, he thought he had heard, but he didn't know. Anyway, we'll check on that. The last item, waste management, per their agreement with the county, they're allowed to adjust every January 1, they're allowed to adjust their rates they charge based on the consumer price index. And right now, they're waiting to get, what Steve Evers told me, they're waiting to get the October consumer price index, but the September consumer price index indicated the cost of living in the last 12 months, it increased 4.8%. So that's what they're potentially looking at, increasing their garbage rates for what he called me about, and they can do that without even asking us permission. That's in the contract. But what he called me about, the agreement that we have with them doesn't indicate, does the franchise fee, do we want it adjusted by consumer price index or just leave it at what we set it at initially? And he just wants clarification. Well, that's kind of what I thought, but since he wanted that clarification, I want to run it by y'all. Yeah, okay. All right, that's all the items I have other than the executive session, Mr. Chairman.
It has been motion and second. All in favor of going into executive session, show your hand. Okay, that motion carried.
This conference will now
I'll
be
make a
recorded.
motion that we adopt the minutes of executive session as read in executive session.
That's it.
There's a motion and second. All in favor by the show of hands, and that motion carried.
Oh, we don't have anything else?
That's it.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion, we adjourn.
Have a good day.
All right,
See you later.
you too.
Ain't nobody on waiting to Steve.
Ain't nobody wanting to adjourn.
Ain't nobody want to second it.
Second.
All in favor, please stand up and left.